Good morning, everyone. It's Melanie Goodhue here, owner of Pulse Wealth Management. A couple of days ago, I received two documents from a friend of mine and a bookkeeper, Melissa Saunders. She owns Trailwood Accounting. And I wanted to share them with you because they're really useful summaries on the government relief programs available to individuals and business owners. So in case you've been too busy to read through all the noise and make sense of it all, I will share these documents with you. She's given me permission so graciously. And that will hopefully provide you with some information that you need in this pretty difficult time. So let's jump right in. We're going to start by reviewing the government programs for individuals and families. So while the school centers are closed, the government is offering to eligible parents $200 per child if they range between age 0 and 12, and $250 for children ranging from age 0 to 21 if they have special needs. And that money is designed to go towards the cost of workbooks, educational apps, educational subscription services, movies, other tools so that they can be learning at home because they're not in school. If we scroll down a bit here, increasing the Childcare Benefit, the Canada Child Benefit, sorry. So they're going to provide an extra $300 per child through the Child Benefit for 2019 and 2020. This would mean approximately $550 more for the average family. This benefit will be delivered as part of the Canada Child Benefit payment in May. So if you already received the Canada Child Benefit, you don't need to reapply. It will just happen. The Special Goods and Services Tax Credit Payment. So they provide a one-time special payment starting April 9th through the Goods and Services Tax Credit for low and modest income families. So the average additional benefit will be close to $400 for single people and $600 for couple. There's no need to apply for this payment either. If you're eligible, you'll get it automatically. Extra time to file your income tax returns, that's always nice. The filing due date for 2019 has been deferred to June 2nd. Any new income tax balances due or installments are being deferred until August 31st, 2020, and that will not accrue interest or penalties. She does make a note here that if you expect to receive benefits under the Goods and Services Tax Credit or the Child Tax Benefit, it is recommended that you don't delay your filing in 2019 to ensure that your entitlements are properly determined. So the Canada Emergency Response Benefit, or CERB as it's referred to, may provide you with a temporary income support. So CERB provides $500 a week for up to 16 weeks, and that's for self-employed individuals who have stopped working completely or will stop working due to reason related to the illness, COVID-19 pandemic, for at least 14 days in a row for the period that you're applying for. So eligibility periods are fixed in 4-week periods. So if you are without work for 14 days in a row within one of these periods, then you can apply. Now, there are two ways to apply. She's got a link here and a phone number. The best day of the week to apply, this is really handy as well. So depending on your birth month, so if let's say you were born in March, the best time to apply is on Mondays, and the best day to apply is April 6, 2020. So handy little chart there. So that's it for the individuals and families. Now let's talk about businesses. So the Canada Emergency Wage Subsidy. So 75% of salaries qualify for businesses for up to 3 months, retroactive back to March 15th. So eligible employers would include individuals, taxable corporations, and partnerships consisting of eligible employers, as well as nonprofit organizations and registered charities. The subsidy would be available to eligible employers that see a drop of at least 30% in their revenue. If applying for the subsidy, employers would be required to attest to the decline in revenue. So you would need to declare that. Eligibility would generally be determined by the change in an eligible employer's monthly revenues year over year for the calendar month in which the period began. So again, same thing as the individual side, you'd have to have a 30% reduction year over year for one of these whole periods. For eligible employers established after February 2019, so I guess that would be just over a year, then eligibility would be determined by comparing the monthly revenues to a reasonable benchmark, whatever CRA deems a reasonable benchmark is. Another program is the 10% wage subsidy. So paid from March 18th to June 2020. So temporary wage subsidy for employers is a 3-month measure that will allow eligible employers to reduce the amount of payroll deductions required to be remitted. So the subsidy is equal to 10% of the remuneration you pay from March 18th to June 19th, up to $13.75 per eligible employee to a maximum of $25,000. It's a whole lot of words just to say that you can subsidize, you can reduce the amount of payroll deductions by 10% up to $1,375 per employee, and overall for all your employees, $25,000 per employer. So once you've calculated your subsidy, you can reduce your current payroll remittance in federal, provincial, and territorial income tax that you send to CRA by the amount of the subsidy. Extended work share program, so extending the maximum duration of the work sharing program from 38 weeks to 76 weeks. That provides income support to employees eligible for EI who agree to reduce their normal working hours because of development beyond the control of their employers. More time to pay. Again, income taxes businesses can defer until August 31st, 2020. Payment of any income tax amount due on or after March 18th and September 2020. Deferral of HST, so any GST, HST payments that became owing from March 27th, 2020 to May 31st, 2020 can be deferred until June 30th, 2020. Access to credit, so there's a business credit availability program. So to direct lending and other type of financial support at market rates to businesses with viable business models whose access to financing would otherwise be restricted. The Canada Emergency Business Account. So the new Canada Emergency Business Account will provide interest-free loans up to $40,000 to small businesses and not-for-profits to help cover the operating costs during a period when the revenues have been temporarily reduced. To qualify, you would need to demonstrate that you paid $50,000 to $1 million in payroll in 2019. This program will roll out mid-April, and interested businesses, if that's you, should work with your current financial institution to get that sorted. Now, the SERB for business owners who receive dividends. So as long as the dividends are non-eligible dividends, which generally those are paid out of your corporation, income tax at the small business rate. And an individual could count this income towards the $5,000 income requirement to be eligible for SERB. So that's just a quick sort of 1-2 summary on the government relief programs that are available to individuals and business owners. If you want a copy of those documents, please reach out, melanie@pulsewell.ca, and I'd be happy to send them over. If you have questions that you'd like to ask Melissa, feel free, I can connect you with her as well. Have a great day, everyone. I look forward to seeing you again. Bye for now.